Year-old Reagen Gertse being buried today. He was raped and murdered by a parolee and a family member last weekend. Gertse's death led to the Justice Minister, Ronald Lamola, announcing sweeping changes to the parole system. 53-year-old Jacobus Petrus was arrested for the crime. He appeared in court on Tuesday. Let me take you live now to Tulbagh in the Western Cape. Reporter Nadine Turon is on that story. Nadine, good morning to you again. Fill us in. Where do we stand right now?
Good morning. We are outside the Old Apostolic Church in Tulbagh still, where many family members of Reagen's and community members feel that they have been treated unfairly by the church this morning. There's such a big crowd here who wants to show support to Reagen's family and who was so upset by this child's murder, something that never happens in this area. One of the people that I have with me now is Reagen Gertse's biological dad. We've previously seen his stepdad, Ricardo Davids, who was also very traumatized by his murder. Reagen was staying with his mother and his stepdad, and it was a relative of his stepdad that was eventually arrested for his rape and murder. I'm going to speak to Reagen's biological dad, Lefans van Rooyen now. Lefans, how do you feel outside the church where your child's funeral is being held this morning?
Oor die hele besigheid voel ek ongelukkig omdat meeste van die mense dink dat ek was nie daar vir my kind gewees nie. Most of the people think that I'm not there for my child, but he must ask for his mother that kind of problem because she took him away from me. It's not my problem.
And now you have to see the child dead.
I'm speaking Afrikaans.
It's okay. How do you feel today? How did you feel when you found out what happened to Reagen?
I was devastated because I was hurted by ek het dit gehoor by Sondag aan toe hoor ek het eers by 'n naggie van haar het ek het gehoor sy het met die nuus gebring terwyl ek dit aanvaar dat die kind dood is. Julle tyd daarna toe kyk ek op dinge se variante se en toe is daai dinge se foon dat is so en ek het baie terug ek was plat geslaan geweest en nou kom ek het gedink as my enigste kind. Ik heb al klaar deur 'n klomp goedes gegaan al. Nou nog dat ook nou nog. Maar die hele oorsaak is die ma. Sy het hom weggewat aan my al die jare. Uit my lewe uit. Ek het eers kontak gehad met haar nie. Met die kind. Ek het ook as ek gebel het, dat sit sy die foon in my ore af. Maar ek wou gee wat dit. Maar sy mening weet God slaap nie.
Lefans, tell us, have you heard that the Minister of Justice has changed the parole system so that parolees like Jacobus Petrus might not be considered for parole in future? How do you feel about that and the fact that your child's murder had to happen before something like this could be changed?
Ik meen, hij gaat nou niet dronken, hij gaat een bootkost geniet. Hij gaat een kooi eten om ook te slapen. Dus means, hij heeft een lekker leven binnenkant. Wanneer niet dronken. Hij klonk van mij zal nooit weer terugkomen.
En Lefans, een laatste vraag. Hoe was die atmosfeer vir jou hier by die begrafnis vanoggend?
Die atmosfeer, vir my voel dit ek is heel uitgesluit uit die hele besigheid uit. Ek weet nie of sy my wil spyt of wat, kan nie.
Die kyk
maar vir almal. So, ek dink, ek en my familie ons aan my huis toe gaan.
That was Lefans van Rooyen, Reagen Gertse's biological dad. He feels very left out. His family were not allowed inside the church. They were not on the list of casket carriers, and he is very, very disappointed that he says Reagen Gertse's mother Louisa and him didn't have a good relationship, so he could not have the relationship he had wanted with little Reagen. He says that he is glad that the parole system has been changed by Minister Ronald Lamola, but at the end of the day he says that Jacobus Betoers, the man who was arrested for Reagen's murder and rape, if he is sentenced he will serve prison time, and Lefans says if he serves prison time he will get a place to stay, he will get food, he will have a humane existence, and it's not going to bring Reagen back to him, and it's not going to bring all the lost years that he couldn't spend with his son back to him. He says he and his family are going to go home now because they feel completely excluded from the funeral proceedings here.
All right, Nadine Theron in Tulbagh, thank you for bringing us up to speed. The entire community in Tulbagh obviously feeling deeper pain today. Petrus, by the way, is due back in court on the 2nd of June.